know how y'all is right now. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Look, for all my subscribers, for all my niggas that been with me, bro, y'all know I'm very diverse, bro, with when I upload, bro. Sometimes I'll upload at like 3 o'clock p.m. Sometimes I'll upload at 10 o'clock p.m., bro. Sometimes I'll pop outside. I'll pop outside at like 1 a.m., just like I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, you know what I'm saying, in Georgia, you feel me, it is like 1:15 a.m., you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, let me go and just talk about that scary video, bro, that I uploaded before this one, bro. Oh my God, that junk freaked me out. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I don't get freaked out like that. I'm very hard to scare. But bro, that last freaking scary video, bro, y'all gotta go check that out. And for all my new subscribers, bro, you know what I'm saying? If y'all wanna go watch all my scare reactions that I have done on this channel, it's in the playlist section, bro, you know what I mean? Including all my true crime reactions and plenty more reactions, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all follow my Instagram and Twitch in the description down below. It's your boy, man, Jay Willie Silly, man, aka Mr. Crazy. But you know, like, you know what I'm saying? But nah, though, you feel me? But now I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm just very diverse, bro. And when I upload, you know what I'm saying? You just never know, you know what I mean? But just know you're gonna get something. It's rare that I miss days, bro. So y'all always be on the lookout, you know what I'm saying? If I don't post, nigga, just know something going on, nigga. You know, that's all I gotta say. Just know something going on. You feel me? You feel me? Because I rarely miss days. There's no way I'm missing 2 days out the month. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I already missed a day. Ain't no way I'm missing 2 days out the month, bro. Coming out with videos every single day, bro. Whether it's 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., just know your boy Jay coming. You know what I'm saying? But we got 3 disturbing true fall horror stories. And I ain't gonna lie, I just walked outside. My girl took my girl home. And it was feeling very cold outside, man. Like, this is a time I like, bro. I never liked summer. Ever, bro. Never liked summer. The only reason I like summer, bro, is because we was out of school. That's when we get out of school. But when it comes to the heat, bro, I never liked the hot. I've never been a hot nigga. You feel me? I like cold, bro. You feel me? Cause just somebody that hot, bro. With cold, when it get too cold, you can cover up in your blanket. You know what I'm saying? You got something for the cold. But when it's hot, nigga, you ain't got nothing for the hot. Even, nigga, I'm talking about last summer, the summer that just came through, nigga, it didn't matter, nigga, if I was in shorts, in a t-shirt, nigga, I'm still burning up. I'm talking about, but the sun was so deadly, I'm talking about, it had me like, I'm talking about, nigga, I'm flying outside. I'm like, God, wrong with this sun? I'm telling you, I don't like them hot, but it's like, it's no resolution, bro, when it comes to the hot. It's no resolution. It was so hot outside. Hold on, thumbnail time. Bro, I just always laugh at y'all funny. But I'm talking about, it was so hot, but I'm talking about, man, the nigga, it broke my AC. You know what I'm saying? It broke the AC. I had to get the AC man to come out here. You feel me? Hey, man, you know, he need to fix his AC for real, though. It was that hot, but it started affecting my AC. I don't like the hot, gang.
It was
I choose cold over hot any day.
That fresh autumn breeze was in the air. It felt like fall, my favorite season. It was my boyfriend Carter and I's first fall living together in our new home. I wanted to surprise Carter by decorating the place with fall and Halloween-themed decorations before he got home from work one day. I thought it would be cute. I bought a few things from a nearby Marshall's and a few other stores, and I also looked on different apps and websites, most notably Facebook Marketplace.
Nice house you got there, Carter.
I typed in fall decorations, and one listing really caught my attention. It was a picture of a big green plastic container, which contained a bunch of fall decorations. I clicked on it for more details, and more or less it said everything must go, entire container of fall-themed decorations for sale for cheap. The price was only $20.
You know what I'm saying? There you go, trying to take the cheap route. Y'all always trying to take the cheap route, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Cheap is not always the best way, bro. Sometimes you gotta spend cash, bro, to get what you want to get what's worth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying go buku on everything, you know what I'm saying? But dang, bro, some things, bro, you just gotta spend the cash on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be wondering why your apartment, y'all be wondering why your freaking car or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Ain't really up to standard, ain't really up to par, nigga. You gotta spend that money sometimes.
It was a steal if that entire big container was full of decorations.
You know what I'm saying?
At the bottom of the ad, it also said, selling other stuff, clearing out house, everything must go. Check my profile. So I clicked his profile and looked at some of the other listings he had. There was a weird assortment of things this guy was selling. An allegedly new iPhone for $700, a few articles of women's clothing, and Christmas decorations. There were others, but I didn't go through all of them.
Cause you go to the store.
The profile itself was kind of low-key. Everything was private. The man's name was Cody, and his profile picture was a close-up of a gray trucker's cap on a guy's head, but his face was covered by the brim of the hat. The cover photo was a blurry photo of a lake.
It's a red flag,
I messaged the profile, and he replied instantly. I asked what kind of decorations were in the container, and he said all sorts.
All sorts? What you mean, all sorts? There you go. Get an explanation with me. All sorts of what? What's all sorts? What's in the freaking container?
Where, outdoor decorations, etc. So I excitedly told the man I would come by them today if he were available. He confirmed he would be around later on, closer to 9 p.m., as that's when he'd get home from work.
9 p.m.?
He sent me an address. I looked up the address on Google Maps Street View. It was not in the best town, honestly, but the house looked completely normal. 2 cars in the driveway in the Street View picture, lawn kept nice, so I agreed to meet.
Man, I don't know why you just ain't going to the store, though, you know what I mean? Like a regular person, right? I go to the store, I ain't finna go looking on no freaking website and whatever you on the app, you know what I'm saying? Seeing what people got there. Man, I don't even trust people to do that. You feel me? Nigga, I'm finna go to the store. You know what I mean? Just like you went to the store to go get them other decorations. You say you went to Marshall's, right? Should have stick to go on Marshalls, TJ Maxx, whatever, nigga, Walmart, whatever, nigga. I'm gonna go to the store, nigga. Nigga, that been the first red flag, nigga, talk about meet up at 9 o'clock, nigga, 9 o'clock at night, nigga, please.
My friend Sally come with me just to be safe.
There you go. Yeah, bring Sally.
I went to pick up Sally across town, and we were off to this Cody person's house. It was a half-hour drive. Sally and I had some time to catch up on the drive there. When we got off the highway and the house was in, Sally started half joking around about how sketchy the area was. I say half joking around because I know she was saying that partially to be funny and make light of the situation, but also because everyone just kind of knows this really isn't the best town.
How you know that?
It was dark out though, so honestly we didn't see much besides streetlights, traffic lights, and some storefronts. As we got closer, I saw my phone screen turning on as it vibrated in the cup holder of my car. At the next light, I checked my phone and saw that it was messages from Cody on Messenger. He said, when you get here, you can come right in. I showed it to Sally and she said,
get here, you can come right in. What type of person is just going to let a stranger come right in their house? But guess what you're going to do? What's your name? But no, not even Sally, but guess what her and Sally going to do? They going to continue going. They ignoring the red flags. You know something wrong. That's why you try to show Sally. What type of person in their right mind is going to let a person just walk in their house? This nigga said once you get here, you can go ahead and walk in. Like he just been knowing y'all or something. You a whole stranger. Ain't a red flag to you right there, man. These 3 red flags, and I ain't gonna lie to you. The nigga ain't showing his face. That's the first red flag. That's what I've been like, man. Why the nigga ain't showing his face? You know what I'm saying? I can't see the man's face for real. The second red flag, nigga, you talking about you finna, I gotta come around 9 o'clock p.m. That's the second red flag. Nigga, the third red flag, nigga, you telling me I could just walk straight in your crib, nigga. You know what I mean? That's third. That's strike 3. I told you, we ain't gotta get it 3, nigga. I need one reason. Give me one reason not to show up, Cody. Give me one reason, Cody. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, nigga. But guess what? Guess what she finna do? You know, it's just me. I'm probably just tripping, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, Sally, yeah, girl, you just tripping. You know what I mean? You just overthinking it.
Said, what the hell? We both could agree that that was a bit uncomfortable and that we'd ring the doorbell anyway. We pulled up to the house, and surprisingly, there were no cars in the driveway. There were dim lights on in the house, though, that could barely be seen through the closed blinds of the windows. I messaged Cody back saying, we're here, can you come to the front? Sally and I both watched the house as I waited for a response. And then we both noticed at the same exact time, at one of the windows, the blinds slightly shift, indicating someone was watching us through them. Then, just as quickly as we noticed it, the opening in the blinds closed. A few seconds later, the front door opened, and Cody messaged me back saying, I'm at the door, you can come in.
Nigga, show your face, Goofy, what are you talking about? You open the door, nigga, show your freaking face. Any normal person, bro, would have came out and been like, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, show your face. Cody, you finna get slumped, Cody.
It was a bit of an unsettling situation.
This nigga still walked in the freaking crib. Still walked in the crib. It's a bit of unsettling situation. It's kind of uncomfortable, but hey, I need the fall stuff, right? I need it really bad, right? I drove here half an hour.
I was just happy I brought Sally along.
Oh,
The two of us got out of my car and walked closer to the front door. Before getting too close, I called out Cody's name a few times, only to get no response. Sally whispered we should leave. I took a few steps closer and said Cody one more time really loud, and there was no response. I turned and whispered, "Let's go," and we started walking back to the car, when suddenly I heard a guy say, "Hey, yes, I'm here, inside." We turned and saw a man at the doorway, but only about half of him. He was like peering only half of his body around the door. He waved us inside. Sally and I cautiously turned back and started walking back to the door. As I got close,
somebody started walking back to the door. Oh my freaking God. Bro, I don't know. That's why I say people like this, like, I'm not saying like, but you just like deserve to die though. I ain't gonna lie. It's like you deserve it at this point. Like, how many, I know God, like, man, how many warnings can I give these mother? I know God up there going crazy. How many warnings can I give these? I'm trying to save them from Satan. I'm trying to save these niggas from Satan, but I can only do so much. You know what I'm saying? I know God going crazy.
Sir, he fully opened the door, but then also walked out of view. We walked up the steps and into the house, keeping the front door open, and right away got hit with a strong scent, like that cotton scent from an old person's house mixed with something very unpleasant. We heard fast and heavy footsteps moving away into another room, followed by his voice saying, "It's over in here, come here."
My nigga, did you even see the nigga full face? The nigga ain't greeting you or nothing. Hey, how you doing? Nigga ain't talking to you or nothing. Nigga just moving along.
Here. His voice was freakishly deep, like it was intimidating. I made sure Sally was right by my side before entering the adjacent room. We were faced with a very weird sight. A dimly lit living room with a depressing pinkish red carpet and really old-looking furniture. But the smell in this room was putrid. It smelled like actual death. In the middle of the room was a red container with a green lid on top of it. There was this Cody man standing just over the container. This was the first time I got a good, clear look at the man, and he was not a friendly-looking man. He invited me over to come open the container. I took note of the fact that this container was not the same color as the green container that was in the picture on the Facebook ad. It also was a completely different shape from the looks of it. I asked him to open it himself, and he said, "Well, you're no fun." That comment already had Sally and I inching backwards in the direction of the front door. But when he lifted the lid off the container and we were suddenly blasted with another putrid smell, we turned for the door and left in a hurry without looking back until we got to the car.
They got a dead body.
Sally kept telling me to hurry up. By the time my car was on, all I know is the front door to the house was already closed. I don't know if he was watching us through the window again. We were gone very quickly. We never actually saw what was in that container. It was definitely not decorations, though. After telling Carter about all of this, he asked for the address of the place, and I told him not to go there. He assured me he wouldn't. He just wanted to look up the house.
Carter. Chill out, Carter. You know what I mean? One thing about me, I'm not no Captain Saver hero. I think. So my girl coming back to me, "Baby, we just went over a crazy nigga house, and they had a dead body in there." You think I'm finna be like, "Baby, where is he at? Tell me right now. You know, I'm finna be like, "What the hell? What you doing going to a crazy nigga house?" You feel me? I ain't finna go over to this nigga. I'm not no, even though I got pipe, what a bro got pipe too. You gotta move militant out here, bro. You gotta think twice. I'm like, yeah, I got pipe too. What a bro got pipe? You know what I'm saying? I don't know who I'm dealing with, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, hey, baby, I'm glad that you made it home. Jeez, I'm so glad, but we're not finna go nowhere near that house again. Nowhere near it. I don't know why you telling me like I'm finna go over there and do something. I ain't finna go over there and do nothing. You know what I'm saying? As long as you made it back home, baby, you're here. Everything's good. Everything's good with you, baby. You're good. So guess what? Just leave the house.
So I gave it to him. The next day, he returned home later than usual from work.
This nigga went over to the freaking house. Dumb nigga called him, trying to prove something. You trying to prove you macho, bro? Don't get yourself killed trying to play macho.
Told me he stopped by the house,
Look at this
and
nigga.
An older woman answered the door, insisting that she lives there alone. He knew I wasn't lying though, because I showed him all the Facebook messages with the guy, which included the address. Upon looking up the records of that address, it does list the owner as a woman in her late 60s.
So how you had this
an
nigga?
Incredibly disturbing and unexplainable experience. From now on, when buying stuff online, I avoid going to people's houses.
I mean, duh, nigga, like what? Bro, I've never been to a person's house buying stuff online in my life. Nigga, we doing Amazon, nigga, UPS and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It was 2019.
why am I going to a nigga house,
I
bro?
remember specifically because it was the year I was living on my own in Asheville, North Carolina. I moved here for a temporary job, and it was an excuse for me to live on my own for the first time. I was 22 years old and
Hold on, so he moved there for a temporary job. You know what I mean? Not even a full job, just like a temporary job. I would have never took the job. I don't know how y'all be taking temp jobs. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I want a full-time job. You know what I mean? It's probably temp to hire though. Cause a whole lot of, you know what I mean, temp to hire. So basically you temporary until, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, you complete the little probation, whatever, then you get hired. So that's basically, I'm pretty sure that's what bro was on, you know what I'm saying? Temp to hire, you know what I mean?
just out of college.
Ain't no way, nigga. You just moved to
I had an apartment in downtown. I could walk to most things I needed, but I also had my car for when I wanted to branch out or venture out of town. The thing I loved about Asheville and North Carolina in general was the sheer amount of hiking trails. I'd been to many around town, but one I hadn't been to was DuPont State Forest. One day I decided to go. The drive was just under an hour from Asheville. It was a random Wednesday in October. The leaves were starting to change, and it was the perfect time for a hike. I didn't have work that day, and it being a work day for everyone else, it meant I'd probably have the trails all to myself. I got to the parking area for the park, and
yeah, that's what I be saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it come to, like, you know, people's at work, you know what I mean? And, you know, I'm not at work, so, you know, I probably have the trail to myself. I told you, I'm the type of person, gang, I gotta go where I see people at. I don't like going places by myself. I don't like going somewhere and I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, I don't like going, like, say, to a gas station. I'm the only one at the gas station. Like, I told y'all in my other recent videos, bro, always go somewhere where somebody is at. Always, bro. You know what I mean? Me just being out places, bro, by myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it sits with me the wrong way. I never go to some place, bro, where there's nobody at. You feel me? Like, say if it's a hotel, right? I'm never finna go to that hotel. If I don't see people at that hotel, I'm not going to that hotel. If I don't see people at that restaurant, I'm not going to that restaurant. I have to see people. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to hiking. And I promise you, 9 times out of 10, this nigga ain't got no type of gun. This nigga ain't got no type of weapon at all, bro. Most of these niggas that go hiking, bro, they ain't got nothing to protect themselves, bro. How you going hiking, bro? You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing, nigga. You ain't got a pencil. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't got nothing.
I found
Think I'm finna walk in this, bro, with nothing on me? Look at this. You think I'm finna really walk in this, bro, with nothing on me, bro? You know what I'm saying? I ain't even talking about no human being, but you got all type of wild animals out there, bro. I don't know how y'all people do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gotta carry my pipe everywhere I go. Everywhere, bro. I don't know how people don't have pipe.
where one of the trails began.
I'm so paranoid without my pipe,
I walked
bro.
for a while, and the trail was serene.
How do y'all do
I
it?
was the only one out there that day. It was a cloudy day, and we'd been getting a lot of rain that week, which was more of a reason I wanted to go, because the trail would lead to some nice waterfalls
Look at this,
called
bro.
Triple Falls and High Falls.
Ain't with the
waterfalls would
forest,
be more
bro.
impressive after a few days of rainfall.
Ain't with that.
I only had to hike about 0.4 miles before getting to the Triple Falls, which was a really cool sight. A little piece of trivia, a scene in The Hunger Games was filmed at this waterfall.
Say
I took a few videos and pictures as I sat on a rock for a bit. I noticed a woman in the woods on the trail. She was looking at me.
What?
I waved at her, trying to be polite. Then she just turned around and slowly walked deeper into the woods until she was out of sight. Not really something I gave a second thought to. Anyway, I wasn't tired yet. I had literally just started hiking, so I didn't...
It's not really something I gave a second thought to.
sit for
Just
too
seeing a
long.
freaking random woman in the middle of the woods just turning around. You waved at the woman turned around and ain't even acknowledged you. Just turned around and kept walking. But so I don't even really give it a second thought, you know what I mean? Whole time I would have been like, what the hell?
And headed back to the trail. I didn't want to try climbing the rocks of the waterfall because they were incredibly slippery. I continued to ascend up the trail
You
and
finna say that
eventually
woman
came to
again.
the higher point of the falls called High Falls. I took a few more videos and pictures here and sat on another dry rock for a bit. I swear I felt a sense of deja vu when I saw that woman again in the woods by the trail.
Bro,
Once again, she was staring me down.
what's up?
I didn't wave this time. I instead looked down at my phone, pretending not to notice or care. I couldn't help but glance up after like 10 seconds.
She gone?
Now she was gone.
Hey, man. Hey, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Let's get out. Let's go, man. That right there shows you right there. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real, bro. You got some of your gut, bro. You better trust that, cuz I ain't gonna lie. I told you the first thing, y'all, you gotta get up out of here. The first thing, bro. I ain't gonna count. The first thing, bro. The first time I would have waved at that woman, bro, and that woman ain't look at me, bro. The woman just looked at me and turned around on some creepy stuff. I'm out of there, bro. It's the first thing, bro. You gotta be like that every time. You see how this nigga keep waiting, bro? You just don't tell him who this woman is, bro. Don't tell him who this is. It could be a full-blown killer. Yeah, women can be killers too. You know what I mean? Women can be killers too. You gotta watch out for women too, bro. But bro, that jump right there is creepy as heck, bro. This is the second time this lady did that, bro. You still gonna stay out there, bro? Yeah, no.
If I had to guess, the woman was like 55. She had short, grayish blonde hair from the looks of it. But again, she was pretty far away, so this was all just what I saw of her from a distance.
Man, I don't care about none of that.
I didn't see which way she went, but whatever way it was, I wanted to go the opposite. I kept walking the direction I'd been walking, and eventually came to another landmark of the trail, the covered bridge. I once again stopped here to take a scenic video and a few photos. I drank a bit of my water, and then looked at the end of the bridge from the side I had just walked from. I saw that woman. I swear I didn't see her there before I started taking videos and pictures. I also didn't hear anyone walking behind me. She was once again staring right at me as if I were doing something wrong. I was getting annoyed. I started walking over to her and said, "Excuse me," but she just turned around and started walking away. Actually, the speed at which she was walking away for someone at her age was unsettling.
It was unsettling. Like, what the freak? Like, you know what I mean? She's walking like a 20-year-old the whole time she's 55. Nigga would have seen her with her walking like, oh my God, I'm freaking encountering a demon. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, boy, you tripping, boy. You better get out of there, boy. You finna die, boy. I ain't gonna lie to that nigga tripping. I ain't gonna cap. I'm scared as heck right now. You know what I'm saying? I told you, it's something about old women that creep me out, especially old white women, bro. I ain't gonna lie. There's something about old white women, bro, that just creep me out. They don't look scared of y'all, bro. Like, I be getting scared. I be like on some, you know what I'm saying? I told you, it was a scary story that I did, man. I told you know what I'm saying? Nigga roommated with an old white woman named Dorothy. Dorothy was crazy out of mind. 70 years old. You know what I mean? Like, nigga had to put the desk, bro. Bro, y'all already know what scary video I'm talking about, bro. Mano y mano. Y'all already know what scary video I'm talking about, y'all real fans. But, bro, the nigga, man, Dorothy was so crazy. The nigga had to put a desk, bro, in front of the door because, bro, we have a lock on the door. You know what I'm saying? The whole time, you know, nigga woke up in the middle of the freaking night. Dorothy, man, stabbing the freaking door with knives, man. Trying to get in. Trying to stab the nigga to death. I'm telling you, bro, I did a whole lot of crazy stories about some crazy white women. Crazy old white women. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's something about some old white women I don't know about. I ain't saying all you old white women are freaking scary and crazy, but, man, I don't know, but y'all just creep me out. But the way y'all be looking, just with the nigga be having a little yellow teeth, but I ain't gonna lie, but you just look creepy, cuz.
I almost felt concern at the possibility that she may have been somebody with special needs.
Man, forget that special needs, man. I'm slap the taste out that special needs. You know what I mean? Be special needs somewhere else. Go somewhere else with that special need. Don't come around here with that. You feel me? Because I'm going to hurt you, nigga.
Help. But I didn't convince myself to go chasing after her. I just leaned on the edge of the bridge for a few minutes before deciding to turn back. I had already been hiking for about 45 minutes, and it would take another 45 to get back down to the car.
We gonna get that 45.
Walking back down the trail I came, in the direction that woman had gone, I passed a younger woman walking her dog. So I decided to stop her and ask if she'd seen an older woman pass by. She said no, and just trying to make conversation about it, talk to somebody about it, I told her how I kept seeing that woman popping out of nowhere and looking at me, then just walking off. She laughed and said that's really, really strange. I didn't want to take up too much of her time, so after we both shared a laugh about it, I continued on my way. The entire way down the trail,
I would have told her straight up, so, you know, I'm just sorry to stop you in your tracks, but can you please just walk me to my car, please? I am a good person. I'm not a crazy nigga, but I just seen this old lady and you know, I seen her like 3 times, man. I seen her like 3 times, and you know, she's just popping up and just poof, pop, be gone. She just gone in like 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm being haunted. Can you please walk me in my car? Please, mom. Please. I would have been crying to that lady. I ain't gonna lie to you. Please don't leave it. Please just walk me to my car. I'm like 20 minutes down, and then when you walk me to my car, I give you $100. You don't let me walk to my car by myself. I would have asked that woman to walk me to the car. Whole time you supposed to be protecting the woman. The woman didn't protect me tonight. You know what I'm saying? You ain't see what I seen.
I grew a bit paranoid that I'd see that woman lurking around in the background somewhere again. But all was quiet on the way down. I passed one other person who gave me a friendly smile and a nod. Other than that, I made it back to my car undisturbed. Later that day, I went on a date with a girl I was seeing there. We went to our favorite local bar to get some pumpkin spice beers and watch baseball. I told her about the woman on the trail, and she found it amusing, because honestly it did sound funny. After that, I went home. Fast forward to that night when I was in bed. I hardly ever wake up in the middle of the night. I'm a pretty heavy sleeper normally, so me waking up in the middle of the night in the dark was unusual. I was still coming to when I heard something at the foot of my bed.
You say you were still what?
Was unusual. I was still coming to when I heard something at the foot of my bed. I looked up and saw the figure of a woman at the foot of my bed.
Oh, shoot!
It felt as though my insides had just fallen out of my body. I started screaming so loud that I'm sure my neighbors could have heard it, even with the windows closed. I started crawling against my headboard, trying to distance myself as much as possible from the female figure at the foot of my bed. Then she just turned and walked out of the room.
Bro, what the freak, my nigga?
I stopped screaming now, more so trying to just catch my breath and slow my rapidly beating heart. I flicked on the lamp and started shouting, "Who's there?"
Man, get that!
I listened, but there was dead silence. I grabbed the knife I had in the nightstand next to my bed and jumped out of bed. I flicked on every light switch I passed until the entire apartment was lit up. There was no one there.
There was no one, bro. What in the heck are you seeing, bro? Like, bro, what are you seeing, my nigga? Like, bro, are you tripping? I think this nigga tweaking out. Nigga, you on some shrooms or something, nigga? You feel me? Nigga, is you on some shrooms? You feel me? Nigga on something, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga's on something right now.
Not in the closets, not behind a couch.
The old lady ain't nowhere to be found.
Beds. And so I called my father. I didn't know what else to do. I needed to share what just happened with some.
Hey, man, that's what I'm like, bro. It's like, y'all, imagine, bro, what can I do, bro? What can I do? It's like, imagine, bro, you see an old lady, man, I get pipe, I'm finna shoot her. You know what I'm saying? I get a pipe, I'm looking everywhere. I'm looking in the closet, I'm looking everywhere. Nigga, the old lady ain't here no more. Nigga, I'm being hunted by an old lady I don't even know, cuz. I would've called my pop. Pop, I'm like, when I was hiking, Pop, bro, I seen an old lady 3 times. I'm talking about I seen an old lady 3 times, Pop, and every time she just disappeared, Pop, and guess what? Like, Pop, I was sleeping, and you know I'm a heavy sleeper, right, Pop? You know I'm a heavy sleeper. So I wake up in the middle of the night, Pop, you know, that's very unusual for me. Guess what I seen, Pop? I seen the same old lady. I seen the same old lady from outside. You know, my Pop right here, that nigga don't take nothing serious, man. Nigga, you said playing, nigga. Nigga, go back to sleep, nigga. Man, that junk right there made me so mad. I know I can't tell that nigga nothing. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell that nigga. That nigga gonna think I'm playing. Boy, you stupid. Boy, you crazy, boy. Man, go back to sleep. I'll tell you, that nigga right there don't take nothing serious, bro. But I be gonna cry, but I ain't gonna lie, like, Pop, I gotta stay over to the crib, man. I ain't gonna lie.
My father groggily picked up the phone, and after explaining to him, he said I must have hallucinated it while I was still in my half-asleep state.
I seen it.
I wasn't fully awake yet, and so I could have been seeing things. I knew deep down he was probably right, but it didn't make the image I saw any less real-looking or horrifying. And then I told him about the woman in the park, and how the figure at my bed actually resembled her. He said, if anything, that further proves his point that my brain conjured up a familiar image from earlier that day.
Bro, I ain't gonna cap her. I ain't never hallucinated like that, though. I don't know, cuz. I don't know what, no, but you feel me? I know it probably sound, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. You was hallucinating at the height then, so you was hallucinating then, too.
Somehow, I went back to sleep that night with my bedroom door barricaded with my dresser just in case. It wasn't until 2 days later that I heard from my mom that her sister in Germany died. I'd never met my aunt. She'd been basically estranged from my mom, as she hadn't left Germany in over 25 years. My mom and uncle flew to Germany to attend the funeral, and it wasn't until she got back home and I saw the prayer card with my aunt's face on it that once again I felt like my organs dropped out of my body when I realized she looked identical to the woman I saw on the trail that day and hallucinated at the foot of my bed.
Oh, heck no. Heck no. My auntie had a story about this too, y'all. So my auntie was just telling me the story. We going to the mall and stuff like that. It's crazy that, like you said, a story like that, but we going to the mall and stuff like that, right? So my auntie said that the woman that lived across the street from her, you know, they knew each other, you know what I mean? She used to go over her house, and this, that, and the third, you know what I mean? But my auntie said she woke up in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? And I forgot what she said she was doing, but she woke up in the middle of the night. Wasn't no lights on. And she said she walking down the hallway. And she just dropped. Dang, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Freaking, what's her name? Hold on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. My mom, come on. Y'all just scared me, nigga. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get hunted. But look, so y'all, I'm telling you, y'all, it scared me so bad. My auntie said this, though, y'all. Like, my auntie was just driving, and she said she walking down the hallway and she dropped to the ground, and she said she seen the woman across the street floating above her, just looking at her. You know what I mean? So she was just confused. My auntie said she was confused, bro. She was like, well, why am I like saying it to herself, like, why am I seeing her right here? And when she was thinking of the lady was in the house, you know what I mean? So she ran back to her room, you know what I'm saying? This and the third, got in the bed and stuff like that. Next day, you know what? Next day they told my auntie, bro, that lady right here died. That lady right there died. Bro. Next day they told her, hey, you know, such and such across the street and died. You feel me? And guess what? She said she seen her in this dress. And she went to the funeral, and guess what dress she was wearing? That dress that my auntie seen in the house. And I could tell my auntie was so scared telling me the story, bro. But bro, my auntie actually said this right here, and she experienced it, bro. She experienced this right here. You know what I'm saying? But this right here, bro, I don't want to experience. Don't pop up on me, bro. I don't want to see you, bro. I don't want to see no dead relatives or none of that, bro. Leave me alone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Mama, dad, bro, when you die, bro, stay dead, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I know that sound harsh, but nigga, stay dead. I do not want to see you, bro. You not doing nothing but scaring me, nigga. I'm not like, Daddy, Mom, nigga. I'm like, damn. Nigga, this ain't making me feel pleasant. Nigga, you scare me real bad.
That once again, I felt like my organs dropped out of my body when I realized she looked identical to the woman I saw on the trail that day and hallucinated at the foot of my bed. This story shook my whole family, especially because I told my dad about all of it and the hallucination before we even got news of my aunt's passing. I was born a Catholic, but never found myself to be super religious after confirmation. But goddamn, does this really send shivers down my spine and make me question what exactly I believe in.
Man, I be trying to tell y'all, the junk real. I be trying to look at you scared. I be scaring y'all niggas. I ain't gonna lie, I be scaring y'all niggas. I swear I do. I be having niggas tell me, bro, I'm terrified. These videos spit me out, dude. I know, bro. I know. Terrifying y'all niggas. I be terrified too. I ain't gonna act like I don't be scared, bro. So you be watching me on your phone, bro. I be having loud old headphones, I be terrified sometimes.
Friend Carl.
But I always been like this, though. I got a high tolerance, bro. It's like, just make me like, I love it, you know? Like a lot of y'all niggas scared, but I'm scared too. But it's like give me some type of adrenaline rush. I don't know. I be like ever since I've been a baby, bro. I just love this junk, bro.
We've been friends since we were 10, and when we were 21, we became roommates.
And that junk just scared the hell out of me.
We lived in Brunswick, Georgia, where we grew up.
Georgia,
a little coastal town that had its pros and cons, but overall was an okay place to grow up. But it got boring as we entered our 20s.
Morgan.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. While we did live there, we knew about a creepy-looking house that differed from the rest of the houses in town, in that it looked like it was built in a different century. It had long been abandoned, and we and our friends would make up stories about its history. It was mid-October, and everyone was in Halloween mode.
Nigga, you think I'm finna go somewhere looking like this? Come on now.
People were doing Halloween-themed activities like haunted houses and corn mazes and such. We thought it would be fun one Friday night to go break into that house and explore. So after we were both home from our jobs, we both grabbed baseball bats to bring with us, stopped for some fast food and beers on the way, and drove to the house. We parked all the way down the road just not to be suspicious. The houses around there were not that close together, so each property was pretty big, which meant we were less likely to get caught snooping around. We both grabbed a couple beers each and threw them in our backpacks. Not sure why we thought we were going to drink in there, but along with that, we stuffed our baseball bats into the sides, just so no one would see us walking around with baseball bats in our hands late at night looking like trouble. We quietly walked down the street, just whispering to each other. It took less than 5 minutes to get to the house. It was so dark on this part of the street because this house, along with the house across the street, had no lights on. There weren't any street lights on the street. Whatever light there may have been would have had to come from one of the few houses with their lights on. From here on, we used our flashlights we brought. The front lawn had a bunch of dirt patches, and the patches of grass were overgrown.
I ain't gonna lie, man, it was like Monster House, dude. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Nabbercracker, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is what it was like. It's like Monster House. Get off my lawn! You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, it's like Mr. Nabbercracker House. What y'all know about that Monster House? But y'all don't know about that Monster House. You don't know nothing about that Monster House.
Everywhere it seemed. We walked around to the backyard to look for an entry point because doing that out front seemed stupid for obvious reasons. Shockingly, the back door was already unlocked.
Seen some of the
place wasn't boarded up or anything. The back windows weren't even smashed. We knew that the place was abandoned though, everybody did. We walked right in. Navigating inside of there would have been impossible had it not been for our flashlights. The house was bigger than some of the neighboring houses, yet the inside felt very cramped. Like there were a lot of rooms, but they were smaller, almost giving the house a maze-like feeling. Carlos stepped into another room away from me, and at that moment I was alone. I heard his voice say from another room, "Yo, there's still furniture everywhere." I responded, "Yeah, this place must have been abandoned in a hurry." Everything seemed ancient, like furniture in my grandma's house, only not used in years. I walked around the first floor some more, and came to a tiny corridor with a few doors that led to bedrooms. I entered one of the bedrooms, and it was incredibly cramped. The bed took up 80% of the room. I went through some of the drawers in the dresser, but they all seemed like they'd already been gone through. Same with the closet. Anything left behind besides this old furniture just looked like junk.
Place ain't sitting right with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with all that, bro. All that searching abandoned buildings and all that thing. I'm cool with all that thing.
I heard Carlos say he's going upstairs. I said back, okay. We were speaking at a volume that was just loud enough for each of us to hear.
So hold on, it's just you and Carlos enough?
After checking out the other bedroom down on the first floor, which was equally cramped, I went back out to the corridor.
Bro, I swear I hear footsteps, bro. Am I tripping, bro? Like, bro, I hear footsteps. Would you put that sound up? Take it up, like, bro, I hear footsteps, God. You feel me? Straight up, bro. This right here, it's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Straight dark in here, bro. Like, golly, cuz, we ain't got no light. You talking about flashlight? What, you got your phone light, bro? Ain't finna be enough for this right here.
There were two other doors, one that led to a bathroom, and then when I opened the final door, I was looking down a long stairway to a basement.
Oh, heck no.
I decided, fuck it, I'm walking down.
This nigga stupid as a mother.
Descending the steps, each step squeaking and cracking under my weight. I got about halfway down the steps when I realized there was a faint glow coming from down there.
Oh.
I turned off my flashlight, and yes, there was still a little faint glow coming from down there. I should have turned and left in that moment like any normal person.
Like, you stupid ass can't go, right?
But I do stupid things.
I know, nigga, you stupid, right? You jackass, nigga, you ain't brave, nigga, you stupid. What are you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? Bro, you're like, bro, I don't even go down my basement, nigga, so I'll be dang if I go down that basement for sure. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you dang right, you stupid. I do stupid things, bro. You just a jackass, bro. People like you just died, bro. That's all it is, bro. Ain't nothing, bro. What you think you supposed to be like a brave nigga or something? You think bro, he's so brave? Nigga, we look at you like you're so stupid, bro. We're not looking at you like you brave, bro.
Turned and left in that moment like any normal person. I do stupid things. Like, I die first in a horror movie, most likely.
jackass. You know, can't be around. You white, right? I know. You're white. What'd you say your name was? Drake and Josh, right?
I continued down the stairs with my flashlight off, and when I got to the bottom, I looked around the walls separating the stairs from the rest of the basement, and I saw what was just barely lighting up the room. It was 2 tall candles sitting on a table, but that wasn't the first thing I noticed. What I saw first was what was next to that, and it was some kind of sofa rocking chair, and it was rocking.
Nigga, what?
Someone was seated in it. It was facing away from the stairway. All I could see was a hand on one of the arms of the chair. I had to get out of there. I started going back up the stairs as quietly as I could, with each crack and squeak causing me to cringe in fear. I was halfway up the stairs now. I looked back down and could still see the faint glow of the candles, so I continued as quietly as I could. I was almost to the top, and one stair creaked especially loud. I paused for a moment, clenching my teeth so hard. I proceeded up the final steps and made it to the top. I turned to shut the door, but I noticed it was pitch black down there now.
Oh,
The thought of the candles having been put out sent a shiver down my spine. I quietly closed the door, and then I tiptoed around this cramped maze of a house until I found the stairway going upstairs.
Nigga,
I stood at the bottom of the stairs and quietly called up to Carlos. He wasn't responding.
Man, Carlos ain't responding like Carlos. Nigga, forget Carlos. Nigga, that's how I feel like. Nigga, forget that nigga. I want to be like, Carlos? Forget this nigga. What you talking about? Nigga, I'm only calling you 3 times, nigga. And you know I'm dipping, nigga, after what I seen, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call you 3 times. Carlos. Get this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to die someday, nigga. You think about that. I said, I'm the wrong person to be in this situation. I'm the wrong person, bro. I'm the wrong person. I'm leaving your ass, like, for real. I'm leaving you, nigga. I ain't finna call. I'm like, Carlos. I'm gonna call you nigga 3 times, and I'm out of that front door.
I sighed and started quietly going up the stairs, repeating Carlos's name. Still no response.
Hey, Carlos, stop playing on me, bro.
I had to go all the way up to the top of the stairs, repeating his name, and he still wouldn't respond. So I said, if you're trying to scare me, stop joking around. There's someone in the basement. We need to get out of here. That got his attention because he stepped out from a dark room and asked if I was serious. I told him I'd explain outside, but that I'm not kidding. He followed me down the stairs. I was trying less so to be quiet now because I just wanted to get out of that house. We were heading back to the back door where we entered, but when we passed the corridor of the basement door, we both saw the silhouette of a man standing in front of the door.
My nigga, what the?
Time for sneaking around was over. I kept repeating just go as we booked it outside and ran for my car. We made it to the car in like 30 seconds. I was already winded by the time we made it back. I backed the car off that street and started driving us home. In the car ride was when I explained in detail what I saw. All Carlos kept saying was, yo, what the fuck, to everything I said. He was in just as much disbelief as me. Well, no, I don't think anyone legally lived in that house. I do think someone was squatting in there, down in that basement. Who knows who it was?
Make sure I hit the subscribe button, turn the bell like a video. I told you, I got the good ones, man. I got the good ones for y'all. I'm telling you, man. Make sure I hit the subscribe button, turn the bell like a video. This joke is crazy. Look, I had your boy taking it easy,